there is a region of the ocean that doesn't appear on any official map. It has no exact boundaries. It isn't recognized as a real location, and yet millions of people know its name: the Bermuda Triangle. For decades, this area has been described as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. A place where ships vanish without a trace, where planes disappear mid-flight, and where explanations never seem to be enough. But one question still remains: is there really something hidden beneath these waters? Or is it all a product of human imagination? Throughout history, dozens of ships and aircraft have disappeared in this region, often without sending distress signals, without debris, without answers. This has led to countless theories, from unexplained physical anomalies to lost civilizations, and even extraterrestrial involvement. But how much of this is actually true? Today, we're diving deep into this mystery. We'll explore its history, examine its most shocking cases, and separate fact from fiction. Before we go any further, there's something important. The Bermuda Triangle doesn't officially exist. It's an undefined region in the North Atlantic, typically placed between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. But its boundaries change depending on who you ask. And interestingly, it all began more than 500 years ago. In 1492, Christopher Columbus was crossing the Atlantic in search of a new route. During the journey, something strange happened. According to his records, the compass began to behave oddly. The needle shifted unpredictably, as if something invisible was interfering. And that wasn't all. In the darkness of the ocean, Columbus reported seeing a distant light on the horizon, like a flickering flame, impossible to explain at the time. The expedition returned safely, but those notes planted the first seed of a disturbing idea: that in those waters, something wasn't quite right. Centuries later, in 1881, one of the most unsettling stories emerged. The Ellen Austin was sailing to New York when it encountered a drifting ship, completely intact, but with no crew on board. Everything was in place. The cargo was untouched, but there wasn't a single person. They decided to take control of the ship and escort it, but after a storm, it vanished. They found it again, completely empty once more, and then it disappeared forever. What makes this even more intriguing is that, according to official records, this incident never actually happened. In 1918, a real event shocked the world. The USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship, disappeared, with over 300 people on board, without sending a single distress signal. No wreckage was ever found. To this day, it remains the largest non-combat loss in U.S. naval history. But the case that turned this place into a legend happened in 1945. 5 military aircraft took off on a training mission. Hours later, everything went wrong. The compasses failed. The pilots became disoriented, and the squadron leader said something chilling. "We don't know where we are." Shortly after, they vanished, and what makes it even more disturbing, a rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared. No trace, no signals, no answers. For years, these incidents were seen as isolated events, until 1964, when everything changed. A writer connected these stories, drew a region on the map, and gave it a name, the Bermuda Triangle. From that moment on, public perception shifted completely. What were once accidents became part of a global mystery. The theories came quickly. Atlantis, aliens, interdimensional portals, each more extreme than the last. But there was one problem. None of them had real evidence. And this is where everything changes. Because the answer does exist, and it's far simpler than you might think. First, the compass. There is no evidence of strange magnetic fields. What's happening is completely natural. The difference between magnetic north and geographic north. This can cause navigation errors, but it happens all over the world. Second, the weather. This region lies directly in the path of Atlantic hurricanes, violent storms, capable of destroying ships in minutes. Third, rogue waves, massive walls of water reaching up to 30 meters, appearing without warning. And fourth, the Gulf Stream, one of the strongest ocean currents on Earth. It can carry debris miles away, making it nearly impossible to find. And finally, the most important factor, human error. Many of these incidents, including Flight 19, can be explained by poor decisions under extreme conditions. When you look at the real data, everything changes. The Bermuda Triangle doesn't have more accidents than other parts of the ocean. In fact, it's one of the busiest shipping routes in the world. Thousands of ships and planes cross it every year without any issues. So in the end, there are no portals, no hidden forces, no supernatural mysteries, just ocean, extreme weather, and human mistakes. And maybe the most surprising part of all is that the real mystery was never in the sea, but in our need to believe that unexplained places still exist. So now I ask you, after everything you've seen, do you still believe the Bermuda Triangle is a mystery? Let me know in the comments.